Hey Dragon fans, Dave Dryden again with DryDragonDen Studios. I'm back and this is the second part of the unboxing of the Wacom Bamboo Folio. And this is part two. Basically what I'm doing on this part is I'm going to demonstrate it. And so what I've done, I have charged it. Out of the box it took almost 2 hours to charge. But hopefully in the future, when I do charge, I'm not going to be charging from 0% on. I imagine it'll take half an hour to do a full charge on this. So not bad. 2 hours for a full charge is actually really good. So the other thing I did is I did download the Inkspace app onto my computer. As you can see up here, here's the Inkspace app. It's free, of course. And I think there's a Inkspace Plus app that you would pay for a subscription, and it gives you some other functionality. But for my purposes, I'm just going to use the basic Inkspace application. So let's go ahead and get to this. You can see the pen. This is a twist pen, and it's actually very firm. The twist is very firm, so it's not like it's going to de-twist on you while you're drawing. I think it's a well-made pen. So while kind of as I draw here, I'll let you know the quality of the pen as I'm drawing with it. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll come down here and I'm going to open it up. And again, you don't need to use the pad that comes with the Bamboo. It's certainly nice to have. You can buy other pads of the same size and use them here, and you can also just use loose leaf paper to do this. All right, so we're going to do, you can see here that there is a green light on. What that means essentially is that nothing has been recorded yet. And but once I put my pen down on the paper, that light is going to turn blue, which means it's going to be recording my strokes and my writing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start out here. What I'm going to do, just for kicks, I'm going to do a couple of lighter lines versus darker lines, just to see how it comes up on the application. So here are some light lines. Okay, and then I'm going to do some dark lines here to the side. Darker lines. Here we go. All right. And then let's go ahead and just do some drawing here, or some writing. I'm going to write some letters. Let's just do DryDragonDen, like that. Okay, just to give you an idea of how it works with penmanship. And then lastly, we're going to do a little sketch. So for purposes of the day, let's do a basic Mickey Mouse sketch. We'll do some light lines as I'm sketching here. This is probably not going to be the best drawing I've ever done, but it's just for purpose of demonstration here. We'll do Mickey Mouse. There we go. We'll do some darker lines here. He's smiling because Mickey Mouse always smiles. There we go. And we'll close off his mouth, put some teeth and a tongue in there. And just for demonstration purposes, let's do some fill-ins of the some of these closed areas. We'll fill in just to see how it shows up on the computer. Okay, and then we'll just finish him off. We'll ink out his ears. There we go. And just give him some eyebrows. There we go. All right. So now that I've done that, you can see over here that that light has been blue the whole time I've been drawing. It means it's been recording all my strokes. So I'm going to hit the button. The button's supposed to transfer it over to the application. So it looks like it transferred. The green light is on now, which means that I can now start a new page. Okay. Now let's kind of go over here to the application. My cameraman's going to zoom in on this a little bit here for you. In fact, so I have a monitor here, but let's go ahead and let's go to my smaller monitor, and we'll go off the small monitor here. So as you can see, everything has transferred over. Very instantaneous, by the way. I'm really impressed that it's that instantaneous. Now, if I want, I can do an edit and go to edit mode. Let me hit the edit button up here on the right. And it's going to take a second. It's going to download the image to the edit part of the application. It just takes a minute here. And here we go. So let's zoom in here on this. I think the edit piece of the function here I think is much better than looking at the raw transfer. As you can see, the lighter lines do come up lighter, and the darker lines are darker. Maybe you can kind of come in on here on this cameraman. You can see that the lines are lighter here versus the darker side. All of my letters came through like perfect match. In fact, if you come back over here and take a look at my letters, here we go. You can see that my letters aren't perfect, but even to like my O, which is not a complete, I haven't completely encircled the O there. It's kind of a lighter line here, and then down here the N is not quite drawn as a complete N, but over here you can see the kind of similar things have happened if you come to the computer. The O is not completely filled in there, and the N is a little bit shorter there, just like on my actual physical drawing. All right, and then down here with the sketch of Mickey Mouse. By the way, anytime I come in on this, I can draw lines. In fact, if I hit my mouse, I can come in and actually draw more lines on my sketch. This is the edit version, so I can do that on the computer here. I also actually have another stylus pen here, and let's see if that works at all. Looks like the stylus is not working, but the mouse definitely does work on the edit version. All right, so I think it's impressive enough. The purpose of me buying this is to actually just do sketching. I'm not so concerned about how well the more solid finished lines are, or the inking lines. The main reason I bought the bamboo folio was for me to do sketching, and then I would do finish work in drawing applications that I have later on. So I think overall it's done a very good job. The lines are pretty much straight copies from what I've done. I think the difference in the lightness of the lines is probably not 100% perfect, but it definitely will pick up on some of the lightness as you draw. So there you go. There's a demonstration for the bamboo folio. Overall, I think I'm very happy with it, and I'm excited to get into it, start using it to do my drawing as an artist, and definitely taking notes. Not a problem if you want to take notes. This will definitely meet your needs for taking notes. So with that, I just want to sign out. Thank you again for watching. And as we say here at DryDragonDen Studios, ABC, which is always be creating. All right, guys, have a good one.